Hello, everyone. Mystic Magic Lady here, and happy new moon. Happy Lunar New Year. It's the Chinese New Year today, February 1st. And here we are jumping into the year of the tiger. All right, so let's see what this energy has for us today. We have the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups here. Okay, so now the Hierophant can represent a traditional system. Okay, sometimes this represents a marriage. Some of you may be in a traditional commitment like that. But with the Eight of Cups, this is about a lot of feeling, a lot of deep emotions. Okay, so you may be in some situation, some relationship that's a deep commitment, perhaps, maybe even a marriage. But there's a lot of feelings attached to it, and you may be feeling a lot of emotions, okay, and trying to sift through those emotions that are connected to this relationship, and really trying to figure out if it's worth it anymore. Okay, something you need to release something. Um, some feelings need to be processed and released. The Hierophant also is a call to your inner spiritual knowing. Okay, so some of you might be feeling a little bit you might be feeling like you're doing a little soul searching, okay, and trying to process some emotions and some feelings that are really deep rooted. Some of you might feel connected to your soul path and trying to figure out what's best for you. You may be trying to really get connected to your spiritual side, okay? The Hierophant is a time to really reflect and meditate and really connect to your soul path, okay? And with this Eight of Cups, there's a lot of emotions. There's some deep feelings that you're sifting through and that you have to release some, okay? Um, some of you might be, like I said, involved in a relationship, whether it's romantic or maybe it's a partnership in business. It's that maybe you may be looking at and trying to figure out if it's time to release it, and if you're still aligned with this relationship, if it's still spiritually right for you. Okay, some of you might be looking to a different path altogether because you might be feeling really drawn to your spiritual side and really trying to connect with your um, your soul path and with your connection to spirit. Okay. Others of you, like I said, this can represent a marriage. There can be, or some deep commitment here. Could be a partnership in business, but something that has you feeling very emotional, and you may be trying to, um, you know, figure out if it's right for you, if it feels aligned with your soul and with your heart. The Hierophant can be rigid systems. So some of you might be connected in some sort of way to an institution, a school, a bank. Maybe you work for a bank or a government or some sort of system that maybe you're exploring your feelings about it because maybe it just doesn't feel right anymore. And with the Hierophant, it's really connecting to your true inner inner calling. It's connecting with your spiritual side and being able to try and balance that and live in alignment with what you feel is truly connected to your soul path and who you are spiritually. Okay. Some of you also may be exploring your religious beliefs. Okay. The Hierophant is, about those rigid structures, and maybe you are looking at your religious beliefs and how you were raised. Maybe you were raised in a certain religion that maybe just does not sit well with you anymore, and maybe you're questioning this and looking for your own spiritual identity and sifting through a lot of emotions and feelings. Okay, so there's a lot of self exploration going on here, I feel, and a lot of you may be really trying to connect spiritually with yourself and dealing with a lot of emotions and reflecting on your feelings. And some of you have to let go of something that is no longer suited for you, because there is a challenge here that something is out of balance with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I don't know if this glare is terrible. I'm sorry if it is. Trying my best. But the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in reverse here, okay, in reverse is saying that you're having a hard time expressing some sort of passion or drive. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's something is out of balance. Okay, this could be a relationship that you are feeling is out of balance. With this Ace of Wands in reverse, this is you trying to, sorry, the lighting is just terrible. It's driving me crazy. This is you trying to express yourself and maybe having a hard time expressing your sexuality. Okay, this could be pent-up sexuality, frustration, maybe something's out of balance there, or it could also be anger. Maybe you're having a hard time expressing your anger, and you know there's a lot of emotions you feel bogged down by. Okay, so you know anger could be one of them. There may be something that you are feeling is just out of balance, and you are having a hard time. Maybe you're having a hard time feeling creativity as well, but there's definitely a challenge here with some sort of relationship that is just is giving you an imbalance here, and is creating some sort of frustration for you, some frustration or something that you are having a hard time expressing, whether it's anger or maybe, like I said, it could just be creative self-expression, or you know this could be a sexual frustration. Maybe you're in a relationship that has fizzled, and you know maybe there's just there's no passion anymore, and that may be a real challenge for you right now, and you may be exploring your feelings about that. Okay, but whatever the situation is, you will be victorious, and it will come to a completion because you have the World here, and the Six of Wands is the possible outcome. So the World is things coming full circle, things coming to a completion and ending an old cycle so you could begin something new. And with the Six of Wands, this is passion, exuberance. This is being a sexy winner, triumphant, victorious. So you will be victorious. You will triumph over whatever this struggle is. But there's definitely some imbalances here. There's definitely a need to really get deep into your emotions, realign with your spiritual self, and find a way to have an outlet for whatever it is that you're having a hard time expressing. Okay, so let's see what the unicorns have to say today. The advice today, unicorns. So sorry about the lighting. Healer. You have the power to help and heal others. I don't know who has to hear that, but somebody out there, and we all are healers, really. I tell everyone that because we are. We have the ability to heal ourselves. We were given this magnificent body and the intricate systems in our bodies that are able to heal ourselves. Okay, that's just one aspect, but others of you might want to, and maybe that's what you're, exploring with the Hierophant is, maybe there's a spiritual path. Maybe some of you are exploring getting into a field where you can actually use your healing abilities, in the medical field, or, this is a great time for that. Others of you might be, interested in energy healing and maybe looking into Reiki or massage. But this definitely is a nice message. So you do have the power to help and heal yourself and others. And I feel like we need to get one of our goddess oracles. It's a new month. Let's see who wants to talk to us today. February 1st. Okay. Ooh, the dragonfly goddess. Isn't she beautiful? Let's put her over here. Okay, dragonfly goddess. Let's find out what she's all about. She's about truth, authenticity, and honesty. Okay, and that's exactly what the Hierophant is calling seeking that inner truth, that spiritual truth, okay? And being honest with yourself. And right now, something is out of balance and you're having a hard time expressing that. You might not be able to express that and maybe having a hard time being honest with somebody about it. As imperfect beings, we often make the mistake of judging a person, their situation, or ourselves on a faulty premise. As a result, we find ourselves in a labyrinth, oh my God, of misunderstanding and confusion. Wow, thank you, Goddess. So they're just backing up. I don't know. Can you see the labyrinth here that the Hierophant has? I'm getting chills. Okay, so that's really highlighting this Hierophant card and the labyrinth of, life, and really this is calling for you to really seek some real spiritual truth for you, okay? Because I feel for some of you, you may be dealing with some emotions and some relationships and things that are out of balance, and you probably are really seeking some real truth and inner truth and spiritual truth, and that is definitely being highlighted here. So it's a time of really reflecting and really getting deep and honest with yourself. Okay, sorry. So the dragonfly goddess compels you to awaken to the truth, to no longer deceive yourself. She shines light on pure reality, and the revelations can both be freeing and sometimes uncomfortable. She calls you to integrate your spirit and mind, your inner self, with your outer persona to exteriorize your soul. It is a call to action, and the situation requires sensitivity to be effective. Speak your truth with kindness and compassion, and try to absorb new information from messengers without taking offense, which would only distract you and continue the cycle of self-deceit. Empathy for others and curiosity about widening your perspective is required. Wow. Okay. All right, my friends. So that about says it. There's definitely this energy of, getting honest with yourself, seeking your spiritual truth, really diving deep into your emotions, looking at your relationships that are out of balance. And that could even be with yourself, right? Our number one relationship, well, I should say number two, our number one relationship, I believe, is with the divine, but secondary is our self, and then with others. So whatever's out of balance could simply be within you, which is what the dragonfly goddess and what the Hierophant are calling you to do, is seek that inner wisdom, seek that spiritual truth for yourself. Get things in balance with yourself. You're having a hard time finding an outlet for your creativity or for some sort of feelings. Passion has been lost because something's out of balance. Okay, so things will come full circle, and you will be victorious, but there's definitely some inner work that needs to happen right now. All right, and you are a healer. Don't forget, you could heal yourself and then help others. Why not? All right, I'm going to leave it there, my friends. I hope you heard a message that you needed to hear, and I hope that you all take care of yourselves, get honest with yourselves, and find the path that is really true for you. Okay? See you all soon. Love and light.